Hey, guess what? I'm starting right here. I'm starting right here. What do I mean by that? I'm going to be the best me that I can be. And to do that, I'm going to start with being better than my last day. That's the topic of this video. This was inspired by one of the daily affirmations that I post. If you follow me on my other social media, you'll see that I do that on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is that you're on. I try to disseminate this information evenly. And one of the quotes that I put was, be the best you that you could be. Forget what others think about how far you should be along in your journey. It starts with you. You have to start somewhere, right? Everybody's starting line is at a different place. Everybody starts at a different place. And since you're starting at a different place, you know what you need to begin working on you. It started with that quote that I put, be the best you that you could be. And from that, what I'm thinking about that made me want to, dive deeper into it in this video, it was not so much just being content with that. So going back to that phrase that I said earlier, being better than your last day. If you find your starting point where you go, hey, look, I want to work on me. I want to be further along than anything that I'm doing now or anything that I've done. I'm going to do better than yesterday. So I'm going to start with my self-talk. That's just the example I'm using, just a starting point. I'm going to start with my self-talk. I'm going to not try to devolve into the past me. That's where I'm going to begin. Of course, it's going to look different to somebody else. Don't chalk up where you are on your journey or how far along you are by what others may say. Even if you're striving and you're reaching for a goal that you set for yourself on how you want to be, you don't let others determine that. You have to get there. One of the things when it comes to growth or anything that you're doing, you can look at this from the standpoint of even with businesses. When they grow too rapidly and they're not prepared for the growth, then it could be calamity down the road because you have to be prepared for that growth. I've said this in older videos. No matter who we are, where we are in life, you take some forward moves. Sometimes you step back. Sometimes you may even stay still for a moment. Not stagnant, but you may stay still for a moment. You may move to the left. You may move to the right. You may make some lateral moves because this is what progress looks like. But you're still keeping your eye on the prize. You're still moving forward. You're not going to turn around. You're not going to turn around to the back and start making these moves because this is not your goal. Your goal is not to be going this way. You're trying to go forward, so you're not trying to go backwards. So what you want to do is you want to keep from turning around. And this has to do with one of the videos that I just recorded yesterday when I said, let yesterday be yesterday. Yeah, I may want to reflect on it to improve upon it, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it because the goal is that way. Not that way. It's that way. I got all of that to let me know what I did wrong, what I did right, so I can keep going this way. Back to what I'm saying about not letting others determine on, you're only, this far along, or first of all, it's not their journey. And you shouldn't be touting and putting it out there on every step, every move that you're making. I remember one family member that they did this so much, it just really got irksome. Seems like every so-called good move that they made, they really wanted to talk about it as if they were looking for these pats on the back. Like, it was more than just encouragement on, look, I did this. I would like to share, looking for that input. It was just like, hey, did you notice what I did? Man, you should be giving me kudos. And it was almost like this haughtiness of this attitude, like, you should be commending me for, how I've improved because I could be X, Y, Z. I can be this way. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? Have you noticed? And the first couple of times, you were trying to do that loving embrace. You were trying to do, you were like, this is ridiculous. Are you just doing this for pats on the back, or are you doing this for you? It's your journey. It's not mine. Because see, now it feels like you're devolving into letting me know that really, really, you gracing my presence with the way that you're so-called acting in this good way, I should be honored with the way that you're treating me. And it's ridiculous. Who wants to encourage that? Actually, it's quite the contrary. Not to mention it's annoying. Your journey is for you. Quit looking for pats on the back. Look at what you need to move forward. It's more than you just putting on a show for others. You're doing this for you. Where's your North Star? Or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Your eye on the prize. I go on with endless sayings or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Let's start here. Let's start with today. Let's start with what you're able to start on. One step at a time. That's my take on it. Just want to take time out to share that with you. If you hadn't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on other social media, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. This is where I'm hosting my videos at. Check out all that other social media that I told you about at the beginning of this video. Check out the link in the description for the book that I've written. I Am Kilimanjaro is the Arithmetic of Family Communication. In the meantime, stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. I'm Aim. You have a good one.